there. So glad you can join us. Welcome to Studio 5. We've got a great lineup in today's show. Here's the rundown. The soulful voice of Kelontae Gavin, whose real life is a journey to worship school.
Worship school was a community that we curated for creatives to become all that God has called them to be.
It's a story of redemption for business executive Marquise Gold.
I traded the pulpit for a penthouse, and I quickly realized, bro, that I had no purpose.
And we're talking to the soulful voices of the divine. Can't wait to share those stories with you, so let's jumpstart this week's Top 5 countdown so we can get to it. At number 5.
You inspired millions of people. I mean, what do you think was going to happen? You're just going to ride off into the sunset? No more struggles or pain? So how about you tell me what's really going on?
It's snapshots and an early first look at the next chapter of Mercy Me's I Can Only Imagine story before it hits theaters in February of 2026.
All these years later, it seems we find ourselves at the crossroads.
They say sometimes you win,
The question is,
sometimes you lose some.
are we still headlining material?
You got another hit cooking?
At number 4. This performance from recording artist Jonathan McReynolds and American Idol's Jamal Roberts is a preview of what could earn music's highest honor when they're televised in February.
Hi there, I'm Cece Winans, and I am honored to be here with you today. It is my distinct pleasure to present the nominees for Best Gospel Performance Song and celebrate the songs of this past year that will continue to heal hearts and uplift souls for years to come.
The nominees are Do It Again, Church, Still, Live, Amen, Come Jesus Come.
Well, we first met him as a high school student in the cafeteria with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich singing to the cafeteria lady. Kelontae Gavin is now known for such songs as Higher and No Ordinary Worship. Well, today, the gospel singer continues his music journey with Worship School.
This ain't no ordinary worship.
So when we talked about music last, we were talking about ordinary worship.
Yeah.
But there's been lots of music since then.
A whole lot. And a lot on the shelf, man.
I only my bad days.
I literally, I remember getting dropped from the label about 1.5 years ago. And so me getting dropped from the label, I still dabbled in music, but it allowed me to become a greater version of myself that actually now will benefit the music that I will release because it'll be real, raw, transparent, music you can feel, messages from the word, but also my life.
We belong to you. I tried to be as relatable as possible. Guess what I got in my hand? Oh, it's my new book entitled Worship School, written by myself.
I'm seeing your name attached to something called Worship School.
Yeah.
Artist.
When we look at the life of Christ, like, right, being a worship leader is singing about Jesus, but one of the aspects or perspectives of Jesus that we don't hear about, preached or taught is the Jesus that's a carpenter, the Jesus that knows how it is to run business. And so Worship School was a community that we curated for creatives to become all that God has called them to be, not just on the stage or the platform on Sunday morning, but from Monday through Saturday, how to take the ministry and literally see it blossom into artistry. Like, yeah, speak in tongues, tell people to lift their hands, but how do you take an idea and turn it into a thriving business to become a successful songwriter, producer, worship leader who turned artist? Worship School was an answer to a problem. After you get the prophetic word that you're called to sing to the nations, where do you go? Where do you start from? You know, where do you start? That's what I say. And so for me, I was excited to release Worship School, which is a book, literally mastering the art and the heart of what worship is.
And you said you didn't always carry the heart either?
No, Efrem. No. 26 growing up in church, and you talking about I sing, I preach, I played, I'm a musician, singer, artist. You go viral at like 9th grade year. What? I failed 10th grade year next year and still went back to church and singing stuff.
What would you say was the biggest fall?
Ooh. Efrem, you're so good. Man, losing me. I'm literally about to start a journey that I'm excited about, but it is excruciating mentally because I know that in finding me, I've got to lose another part of me. The adrenaline goes down after ministering to thousands. You got to go home and look at yourself in the mirror and say, do I really believe the word I just sung about? Because I don't feel it. And so for me, I had to look myself in the mirror and say, okay, I need help. I don't just need oil or a prophet or a pastor. I need a therapist.
Knowing that, what's that done to you?
Whew. Hard. Man, you're gonna make me cry. It's making me see a different side of God. Because to truly follow Christ is not really finding yourself, it's denying yourself. He said, let any man want to follow after me, let him deny himself. Take up his cross, pick it up. Pick up what? Pick up the thing that I've got to crucify myself on every day.
As you heard, Kelontae is working on new music. You can also catch him working with other artists behind the scenes in Kelontae Gavin Presents Worship School. You can find it wherever you get your listening material. Still ahead, he's a music executive. Marquise Gold is here to share his personal story of strength and redemption and a name change.
It wasn't a health scare. It was a holy summons. Yeah.
At number 3, stars walk the halls of the Vatican as Pope Leo hosts an audience with a few big names from Hollywood.
Pope Leo XIV welcomed Spike Lee, Cate Blanchett, Greta Gerwig, and other Hollywood luminaries to a special Vatican audience over the weekend, celebrating cinema and its ability to inspire. Leo encouraging all of them to use their art to promote human dignity.
His Holiness's words today were a real charge not to shy away from difficult, painful stories, so he really urged us to go back into our day jobs and inspire people and create those spaces.
At number 2.
Tom, it's my honor to present you with this Governor Award.
Oscars honorary class adds 4 new members with actor Tom Cruise, dancer, director, and actress Debbie Allen, country music star Dolly Parton, and production designer Wynn Thomas.
You know, I am truly grateful to have this moment, so it allows me to acknowledge all the people who have helped me, all the people that I have been fortunate enough to create these films with, because every step of the way, this whole journey has been shared.
Thank you. Thank you so much to the Academy and the Board of Governors for this glorious golden moment in the sun with Oscar.
This class receiving the award this week at the 2025 Governor's Awards.
Now, I don't take this kind of thing lightly. It makes me want to dream up new ways to help lift people up. And isn't that what we're supposed to be here for?
Marquise Gold's resume is quite long. He was a pastor, author, business executive, producer. He's helped to shape many recording artists you hear today. A few years ago, he retired from the music industry and left ministry. In those years, he experienced a lot of hardships, including a severe illness. Well, now he is restored and sharing a story of redemption.
What do you do when the lights go out? Shadows exaggerate what's real until you can't tell the difference between what's real and what's false.
The last time we sat down, it was in Duluth, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta.
Yep, Duluth, Georgia.
Fresh start.
Fresh start church, man. I remember that day.
Yeah, I want to say there were multiple services.
Yeah, we had 3 services, man. 3 services.
So you had Thriving Church, one of the artists that most people wanted to sign. You landed him, and you had already discovered quite a few undiscovered gospel artists.
Absolutely.
the church is gone, and you left.
Yeah.
What happened that made you?
Man, so over 6 years ago, man, I walked away from everything.
Yeah.
I called myself retiring, walked away from the church, 1,500 members, my booming entertainment company, my label, and just called myself leaving to go live my best life in Dubai. I traded the pulpit for a penthouse, and I quickly realized, bro, that I had no purpose. Having a life with freedom, with no purpose, is pointless.
What's the moment that you realized this isn't working?
I think there were things that was pointing to me like, yeah, I had this time freedom where I can go wherever I want, do whatever I want to do, things of that nature. But then there was just like this void in my heart of like flashbacks of serving people. And I think that's where I made the mistake. When I stopped serving people, I think that's when I lost it. Having the space to be alone gave me the realization that I was trying to escape responsibility. I was trying to escape the pressure of leading, and I was trying to explore what life was like on the other side. I knew who I was spiritually. I didn't know who I was as a man. And that's where the depression, the anxiety, all of this stuff started coming. But it was when I was laying in the hospital that it come full circle. Because malaria came for me, and I didn't realize that it wasn't a health scare. It was a holy summons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Take me back then to getting ill.
Yeah.
You're feeling, what happened? Take me to the day, what's happening?
For sure. So I called myself going on another vacation. I went to Africa, and one day, I believe it was like a couple days later, I wake up, 104 fever, and I went to the hospital. And immediately they checked me in, checked my blood, came back and told me, they said, hey, you have the deadliest form of malaria, and it's called subrivial malaria.
The deadliest form?
The deadliest form. Parasites were in my brain.
In your brain?
In my brain. 22% of my blood was filled with parasites, malaria. I was in the hospital dying. Malaria was not sent to be an enemy. It really revealed to me the condition of my soul, and that was disobedience. It hit me hard.
What do you do with that?
I spent 2 months in the hospital, and I had nothing but time to wrestle with it. I walked away from all of this at 33. Here I am, 39, laying in the bed like, wow, I'm getting ready to lose my life. I remember one night in the hospital room, I believe death visited me and said, are you ready? And I promise you, in that moment, for a split second, part of me started to say, yeah, I had so many things that I've done and accomplished at such a young age. But then I saw my daughter. And in that moment, man, I made a decision that I was gonna fight. I was gonna fight, and God would not bring me back and give me life again to just have life as normal and as usual. I came back to lead.
Marquise Gold has also had his hand in television. He's produced several shows, including the drama series Crippled Kings, which tackled mental health. We've reached a special picture-perfect moment in the show. It's time now for your Studio 5 Snapshot. We take a moment to honor Shirley Caesar, who is among this year's nominees for a Grammy Award. The legendary gospel recording artist could take home the prize for Best Gospel Performance for Come Jesus Come, her duet with CeCe Winans. At 87 years old, Caesar already has earned 11 Grammy wins. This would round out the prize for an even dozen. The singer, songwriter, and pastor is celebrated as the First Lady of Gospel Music, and we salute her this week. And that is this week's Studio 5 Snapshot. Still ahead, we're talking to the Divines about their work in the stage play, Oh Happy Day.
To sing the songs that are just, part of who you are, is even becoming, furthering your walk in God.
Yes.
These songs are the soundtrack to that.
Welcome back to Studio 5. Here's a look at the #1 story in the world of uplifting entertainment this week. At #1 is a gift.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I have a present for you, and I know we haven't reached Thanksgiving yet, but this one just couldn't wait. Every year I get asked the same question. when are you going to make a Christmas album, Victory? To which I always respond, someday. Someday I will make one. It will be classic. It will be reverent. It will be timeless. Well, my friends, I'm proud to say that I did it.
Victory Boyd's first Christmas album is available, and it's called Christmas Hymns.
Silent night, holy night.
If I'm not mistaken, you come from a singing family, so it's kind of in the genes, correct?
God and music was our life growing up, and I got the opportunity to sing professionally and start my career, really, at 4 years old.
Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
That is a great wrap to this week's Countdown. You may remember a few weeks ago, we told you about recording artist Donald Lawrence working with the stage play Oh Happy Day as the music director. Well, he formed a heavenly trio. They called themselves the Divines. It features Tiffany Mann, Sheila Melody McDonald, and Latrice Pace.
You guys are musical and have careers in your own right. What is it like for you to come together for this, the Divines, if you will?
We are the Divines. It's magical for me just to sing with them and to catch the blend, the camaraderie. It's like we're really connected, like we're true family. And so for me, it's magical.
And it seemed almost instant. You know, I still remember that first rehearsal with Donald, and it just feels like our voices just fell into each other.
Let's start with that. Then.
What you send out will come back to you.
To get to see in person and hear the gifts
Yes.
in person and feel the vibrations, it's been truly a treat.
Yeah.
Good day to be happy. Oh, yeah.
How have you guys each connected to the story?
I connect with it because not everything turns out to be a beautiful arrival. There's a struggle that happens before you arrive at the thing or on the journey to wherever you're trying to go. And I have to be reminded of that for myself in my own journey, that like sometimes it's going to be a struggle to get there, but just keep going, keep moving.
I think for me, I've connected with it with just growing up in the church as a PK, and seeing a lot of the things that I have experienced or I've even witnessed, and having so much compassion for the story, not just Keyshawn's story, but so many people's story all over the world. So I really connect in that way, coming from that world.
We've said it's on hard time. If you want to change what you see and free your mind.
This story radically challenges you to see God with no boundaries. And we've always tried to, well, I shouldn't say always, but many times we put God in a box. And this story says, don't put me in a box.
No.
In talking to Donald Lawrence, he's saying that music wasn't originally a part of this. He was brought on to add it, and then you guys come on to deliver it. What do you think of what you're singing?
Not only does it help those you're singing it to, it heals you at the same time. And for years, I have gone through every experience any person can go through, and has had to sing those songs through those experiences. So I've always experienced like a lifetime of healing and waves of healing through his music that don't only just minister to others, but it ministers to you as well.
To get to sing these original songs and have him put his mark on how we deliver those songs. The little Tiffany is just giddy.
That's good. That's sad. Yeah. Come on, group. Come on, group.
To sing the songs that are just, you know, part of who you are, is even becoming, you know, furthering your walk in God. You know, these songs are the soundtrack to that.
So my last question for all of you, if you had one thing you wanted the audience to take away from seeing this show, what is it?
I see God in you.
Yes.
Some people may be a little rough around the edges. Give them an opportunity to find it. Give them grace to go on that journey with them and hold their hand and give them a chance. Yeah.
Rejoice and be glad in it.
Oh, yeah.
Shalea Melody McDonald has lent her voice to several movie soundtracks, including Jumpin' the Broom and Holiday Rush. She also played Dorinda Clark Cole in the Clark Sisters movie. And Latrice Pace is known for the singing group The Anointed Pace Sisters. She is also frequently supporting many causes and community events. Welcome back. Music helps us to bring you this show each and every week, and this week's soundtrack comes from Transformation Worship. Take a listen, and you'll hear why Let Him Cook is what's playing in my ear this week. On that musical note, we are just about out of time for this week's edition of Studio 5, so let's take a look at next week's rundown.
Studio 5 takes to the streets of the Big Apple, New York City.
I call it the iron factor. It's what we're going to do is in this side of the song, we're going to teach everybody.
And backstage with Music Man and multi-Grammy winner Donald Lawrence.
You are. If you know you're going to step out of here.
If you don't mind, I'd love to talk about your journey for a minute. You've got a long career. Taught yourself to play the piano at 15?
I did, before I went to school, yes.
At 15?
Probably earlier than that.
Wow.
Probably earlier than that, yeah.
What happened that made you want to play and believe that you can teach yourself to play?
We have his answer and more.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day.
Join us for that and so much more next week. As for this week, we've got time for just one more thing. Let's give the final word to Kelontae Gavin. My last question, so if you were looking in the mirror and you were seeing that little boy, in light of you being married, understanding the trauma you've gone through, about to say goodbye to the world for 10 days at least, and knowing what you know now, what would you tell that little boy?
Ooh, feeling is a gift. Feeling is a gift. If you could not feel, you could not remember. If you couldn't remember, man, you can't live. Life is memory, not just reality. So it's okay to remember the bad, but I would tell little Key, hey man, feel it. Cry when you feel like crying. Laugh when you feel like laughing. But whatever you do, don't stop living. Keep going.
That is a great final word for this week's edition of Studio 5 and this week's look at uplifting entertainment. Until next time, make time to uplift someone around you, and then please come on back and see where Studio 5 takes you next week. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching.